This is going to be a different video. I want to address some inexperienced YouTubers that some people watch. Hopefully you can get a better picture of my perspective on them and the projects that I share and the projects that they share and everything else. And I'm only doing this once because I don't like I'm not the kind of person to waste my time dropping content on other influencers and bashing them. And I don't mind, I get haters all the time, so it's cool. I don't deal with haters, I let them hate. But I just want to, clear this one, let people understand my verdict, and I'm not going to waste my time on silly influencers like this again. Welcome back to Cryptogains. Take a look at this. Apparently, Leah AI is a scam token, apparently. And I really hope some people really pay attention to this video, right? Because you will come across many influencers. Influencers that try to share you helpful information. Influencers that take high risk like me, and I dabble about with high risk cryptocurrency projects like this that can fall to zero. You hear it all the time in my videos. I say not financial advice. I say extremely high risk. I say if you're going to F with this, put what you can afford to lose. I wasn't sponsored by these. These inexperienced influencers think I might have been. Go and ask the flipping team yourself. Do your research, ask the flipping team. They'll tell you. I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm still holding a big bag of this, over $30,000. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. But let's talk about some stuff, because apparently, according to these guys, if you F with projects that are just on DEXs, not on centralized exchanges that have low volume, apparently they're scams, guys. Apparently they're scams. If you F with projects like this that are just on DEXs, yep, apparently they're scams. And if you're watching influencers that are just showing you this, because that's the kind of content I like, high risk projects that can probably 10x, 50x my money. Yeah, the liquidity is low. Yeah, the volume's low, but that's how these projects start out. Do you know how many successful projects that are existing today that are sitting high in billions that were just listed on DEXs, nothing else? Learn the crypto space, boys. Stop wasting your time doing silly nonsense videos. I'm just going to show you one thing. You can do the... Bruv, sort it out. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to talk about your HBAR in a second. But this person spends most of their time trashing influencers, yeah? And it's cool. You're going to get influencers out there that make their videos based on this. They want to trash influencers and say nasty things or say silly things about them. Cool. I've dealt with you many a times. Matter of fact, this guy that you're trashing here, I dealt with him because he was another person just like you. It's silly. They spend their time trashing tokens, trashing influencers and everything else, and then they drop videos like this. Hedera HBAR will pump hard. Okay, so let's talk about this, because at first they were saying that Leah AI is a scam coin. I've been paid to do so, and I don't tell people. But matter of fact, ask the team yourself if they paid me to do it, because I'm pretty sure they'll tell you if they want to. I found this flipping coin like anyone else. And I'm still holding a bag of this. Let me quickly show you how much I'm holding this flipping coin, man. I'm still holding $30,000 of this coin. I had more. I had about $100,000. And the patrons that pay to see when I'm selling, because they don't have to, by the way. No one's forced to become a patron. I don't hold a gun to anyone's head. I'm sharing helpful information. If they want to see what I'm doing, fine. But you do know that this channel that I have, and same with you, bruv, we have our channels to show people what we're doing on our journey. You're not a financial advisor. So when you share your projects telling people, it's going to pump hard, you're not a financial advisor. You don't know what's going to happen. No one knows what's going to happen. You're basically doing your analysis and your research and telling people what you think HBAR will do. The same as what I think projects will do, right? But take a look at this, bruv. Because when back in January, this had a rise up, it did like a 20, 30x, whatever it did, and then it cooled off, or in your term, it dumped, so it's a scam, right? Back in January, you can see how I put like a little beige line, right? It's cooled off, right? Let's see what your beloved HBAR did, because apparently only F with coins that are on centralized exchanges, because they're fine. Because if you deal with DEXs that have low volume, they're just going to dump. Leah took a drop back in January. Here's your HBAR. Back in January, this thing dumped 54%. It's called market sentiment. At that time, the sentiment changed in January. Everything was flipping selling, man. Don't come in this nonsense. You just look silly, man. This is Solana. Solana took a dump from up here. Look, back in January, the same time that Leah AI was dumping, same time that your beloved HBAR was dumping, Solana dumped 45% since then. What's this? Virtuals protocol that I don't need to go into it. You know, man. If you watch my channel, you know. It took a dump 80%. You're telling people that if they only deal with DEXs, it's a scam. You need to teach your audience something better than that, man. Because let me show you some projects that only got listed on DEXs first that have gone on to be doing really well. Because I asked ChatGPT, right? Show me some projects that were only listed on DEXs that have gone on to doing really well. Pepe is your fine example. Where is Pepe right now? Pepe, is it even in the top thing? Let me see Flocky down there. Let me just search Pepe. Oh, look, I've gone all the way down. I didn't want to make this video, but sometimes when people make stupid videos, you just need to put them back in their position, man. If you're gonna make videos on people like me, if you want to spend your time sharing your audience videos on influencers like me, and you want to call me a scam, fine. I don't care. Call me a scammer, because at the end of the day, once this crypto goes up, we're all gonna make money. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. They're going to do what they're going to do. My audience is going to do what they're going to do. Your audience is going to do what they're going to do. And if that's the kind of content that you enjoy making, fine. But get your information right, bruv. Because you just look silly right now. All this, HBAR will pump, but don't deal with DEXs because they dump. Do you know how silly you look? Because Leah dumped in January. HBAR flipping dumped 54 in January. Sort it out, bruv. You made me laugh, man. I'm not doing it again. This is all I'm doing. Leah is not a scam. HBAR is not a scam. Solana's not a scam. These dumped. Yes, Leah AI is more high risk. I give you that one. It's definitely more high risk. I tell people that at the start of my videos. This is high risk. Low liquidity, low volume. Not much money to it. I don't want to buy Leah AI when it's listed on centralized exchanges. Do you know why? Because at that time, it's already pumped 20x, 30x, 40x. People come to your channel if they want to see people bashing other influencers, because you don't really have any other great flipping videos that are going to help people on their journey. I mean, you're talking about HBAR, which is a $9 billion market cap. Yeah, they might do a little 10x, great. People become Patreons if they want to. Maybe because they see what I see. Maybe because they like a bit of high risk. I'm not forcing them to. All my patrons, you can leave now if you want, because I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. I'm going to continue to share helpful videos on my channel. I share videos on analysis. I talk about the market. I talk about the sentiment. I talk about Bitcoin price. I talk about altcoins. I talk about all sorts of stuff, And I like to play with these high risk coins, ones that aren't out there yet. If I'm doing paid sponsors, you see it on the videos. I say, by the way, shout out to whoever is for sponsoring this video. You guys have got to sort it out, man. So where was I? Pepe it says, other notable tokens that first gained traction only on DEXs. This does not mean they're scams, brothers. Because there was 2 of you in the video. I saw you both. It means that this is how they got launched. Pepe, one of the biggest flipping projects that still has 4 billion. Yep, this is definitely a scam. What else did they say? Because I just wanted to ask. I wanted to know all sorts of things, memes. They start talking about other projects like an AI DeFi project. Did you know? Because I didn't even know this. Did you know that Uniswap, the native token of Uniswap, was first available only on Uniswap itself before centralized listed exchanges? Did you know that, bruv? Because I didn't know that. Because I thought Uniswap just launched and bang, it was on. Apparently, it was just on its own exchange. Do your research. Because that's what I do before making silly videos on people. I keep saying this to you guys, right? You guys can spend your whole time watching these other, I'll call them entertainers, that will bash other influencers because they don't have I don't know if they've got the skill that I have. Like, I call it a skill because it takes a lot. There's millions of scam projects out there, but it takes a lot to try and find projects like Leah that could probably have the potential to do well. Now, this could still fall to zero. You don't have to buy this. I don't force anyone to buy. I don't force anyone to become a patron. I don't force anyone to buy. It's just an option there for you. I'm not here to tell people when to sell because I'm not your financial advisor, really. You know, I'm just another person like anyone else. And you guys have to be grown men and grown adults to decide when you want to sell your crypto. I'm here showing you my journey. The benefit of my Patreon is that if I buy anything, I'm just going to let them know. If I sell anything, I'm going to let them know. If a person wants to dump on everyone, they would not be holding a certain amount of tokens, which right about now, I'm still holding $30,000 of. How much do you have in HBAR? Because I've got $30,000 in a high risk play. Apparently what I'm trying to scam people on. I sold some of my bags, which Patreon saw. If people didn't see it on the channel, that's because you don't have my sell alerts. Again, I'm not here to tell you when to sell. The time that I sold my bags was when I found out that actually they got hacked and that there's a wallet address that could still get dumped. As a smart investor, I take risk off the table. I let my Patreons know. That's what I do, right? That's what I do. Actually, I let the whole flipping audience know because I've got videos on here letting you know. I spoke to the dev because I reached out. I wanted to know what was going on. Should I still keep all my money? Should I sell it all? And apparently they're going to try and figure out a way to sort that out so that the scammer can't dump the tokens. They're going to try and move the liquidity or whatever it is that was locked to another wallet. But that's what I can afford to risk to lose now. Because if it does get unlocked to the devs and it dumps, I lose all my 30 grand. Just that simple. And I'll tell you what. If it does a 10x, it goes to 300,000. If it goes 30x, I make $1 million or close to it, $900,000. Not bad for a scammer. Ask the team yourself if they paid me to make videos. Damn. Some of these influencers are jokers, man. So yeah, your HBAR that's gonna pump hard. I think it will pump. I still hold a bag at HBAR. I'll probably have more in HBAR than what you have. But it does the same thing, bruv. It does what this did back in January. Because at that time, the sentiment changed. Things were starting to fall down in price. This does not make HBAR a scam. Just, if you're going to share stuff, you know, make sure you're getting the right information about people. And you'll notice through all of this, I didn't call you guys a scammer. Because you shared HBAR. You notice I didn't call you a scam. I said, does this make this a scam? I haven't got time to hate on pages. I haven't got time to hate on other YouTubers. Matter of fact, this is wasting my time, but I just wanted to address it. I'm not going to do another video on this. All these haters, you keep hating, man. I got things to do. Yeah? I got things to do, bruv. Him. I'm not saying no more. Guys, if you want to watch people like this and waste your time not learning anything, then you continue to do it. There's another guy in there as well. But all this stuff about don't buy on DEXs and things like that because the volume's low, it's a scam. Nah, bruv. Because you have projects like Node AI that's been performing well, Neural AI that got listed on DEXs. You know, a lot of time, reasons projects may list it on DEXs is because maybe they have a certain feature or a function to their project which they can't put on centralized exchanges. And I know some of this. So, for example, Neural AI, which is a 3D model project, they have a 4% tax. Now, I don't like projects that does tax. I think that's quite scammy, to be fair. Why are you taking 4% tax, buy and sell? But I understand the model. So for something like Neural or Node AI is they give back to their people who invest they give back to the holders through the 4% buy and sell tax, right? But you can't do that on a centralized exchange because centralized exchanges don't allow you to add tax. So they keep it on a decentralized exchange where they can apply the tax for when buying and selling happens. I know that much. Anyway, you guys take this how you want to take it. I just thought I'd share my information on this. And I ain't going to address any more haters, man. You can all hate. I ain't got time for it. You can all hate. Keep doing what you do best. Go talk about other people because apparently that's what you do best. Guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers. Never be defeated.